Been in the rules, you've been you've been with me and the double duo, funk tactics, black men and robbing them, we gon' shoot yo. Next, yo, we bonded. Puerto Rican kids from the Rhine, yo, we bomb kids.
Mid-City Kings, hit you with the blue pink beans. Microphone check, yo, just broke your wing. Goddamn, you can't fly, cause I just got you in the eye. Ooh, what up, Matt? You kinda quiet.
I'm a fan, I'm listening.
Goddamn. So just listen, and I'ma rip the mic, motherfucker, on the mission.
These motherfuckers, y'all all sore. I be swinging at the jaw like a fucking God of War. Hit him with an uppercut, then chin check like Mike Tyson did Mitch Green in a wreck. Put him in the side check, boss deck. Then I break his neck with no effect, cause I say I'ma bust a nigga like MMA. Put him in the head like a Horace Gray say.
But you gotta honestly say, Rick Rubin with Public Enemy and what he did with them, he put rock and roll with Run DMC and Public Enemy. He turned the guitars up. That's why Anthrax and all these other cats had collaborations with these hip hop artists, because there was something about Rick Rubin with the Beastie Boys, Run DMC, and him knowing that. Because I mean, if you listen to Rock Box, you listen to Run DMC, everything was rock guitar. That's why it was so easy for Aerosmith and Run DMC to collab together and change the world. Because if you listen to Walk This Way, that's not their lyrics. That's Aerosmith's song. But the way they spit it, it's like perfect. It was like watching. It was just watching, like, you know, the perfect thing. I watched that video the other day and I was listening at it, and I was like, that shit is so fucking dope still. Like, that shit doesn't even lose its appeal. And then when you hear him knocking on the wall, because they're like, you know, he's like, wow, that's right. You know, they're beating. It's like, I really give so much to Aerosmith and Steven Tyler, because I really think that Aerosmith and Steven Tyler were so fucking cool that they
time out. We're not going to talk about Steven Tyler or Aerosmith or Run DMC or none of that. Mindbender is in the building with the most famous MC in the underground world, but to your overground MCs, their favorite MC. What's up, Blunt, the MC from the famous group, the Funk Tactics?
What's up?
And we also got General Z in the house just for shits and giggles. Say what's up, General Z.
Peace.
Now, Blunt,
Yo, what's up?
this interview is long overdue. Metro 360 has been waiting to hear from you. So first and foremost, the first question is, how do you feel about the receiving of your new album?
The truth, after going through what I've been going through, you know, health-wise and things like that, I'm getting a little bit older in age, so things are happening to me and I'm seeing things differently. I call it the new wokeness, because I actually, it's just being wiser. I felt like I needed to, you know, prioritize what I was doing, and the priority is that, yes, money's so important. I love money, don't get me wrong, money's necessary and everything like that. But what was I doing everything for? And then I realized that I do what I do because I love it.
Yeah, man, that's
and
right.
I don't care whether it sells or nobody likes it. I don't even care what anybody has to say about it, because I've been doing it for the same reason I've been doing it, because it's a part of me. It's a part of the air I breathe. It's what I do. It's my therapist. It's my mother. It's my father. It's my way of expressing myself. It's my art form.
Facts.
Art form is what you want to put out there. Is your art form. That's your art. It must be confrontational. It must move people. And it must make people question everyday things. That doesn't require money. That doesn't require 3 million.
Yo, his name is Harlem Science, I'm Harlem loud as fuck. Don't really give a fuck, blunt, yo, I run them up. Middle fingers up to the White House. I out, don't give a fuck, Trump, I out. Like Nixon and Dixon and Vixen. Right. Get them lower than the fucking line of Mason Dixon. Now it's civil war with the hardcore, actually with the AR-15 with the red roar. Red dot, yo, advanced warfare. Call it booty when it comes to booty, so unfair. I come down like girls' underwear, pick them real fast from the thong, get them out of here.
Followers on Instagram, all it requires is a voice saying, hey, I want to do my thing. And you know what? If somebody says your shit is dope, that's all the world to you.
Okay, now let's put this nice blunt to rest and shit, and let's talk about the mean evil blunt that we all know and love. And let's talk about what really goes on in hip hop and why you are considered, you know, one of hip hop's elite.
Well, that's because Blunt wants to be blunt. My name is Blunt. It wasn't given to me. I was named Blunt.
Right.
You know, I went to met the Man and Redman show. On the way there, I had bought some turquoise and white shell toe Adidas, and I wanted to match that. So I was like, yo, you know what would be dope with this teal I got on these sneakers? A Barry Sanders jersey. So I went to Irving Mall, picked me up a Barry Sanders jersey. Well, with them jerseys that day, they said you can get some letters put on the back for free.
Okay.
Now, I hadn't been smoking that much. A lot of people at the store, I've been smoking since I was 13, 14. Z would tell you I was a late bloomer. It was like he almost had a party the day I came out and started smoking. So I just started smoking. Blunts was something that I just recently had in my life, and I thought it would be funny if I put blunt on the back of a Barry Sanders jersey.
Right.
So at that day, that same day, I'll never forget, we went to 100.3 Jams. We laid the Thunderstorm rap that was on every Friday that introduced with DJ Smooth with the VE. We laid that, and the payment for that was free tickets and passes to go see Method Man Redman. So not only was I on the radio for the first time that night, I heard myself, we get to this place. And make a long story short, that what dream do you always have when you go to a show and you see people? You always want to be called up on stage. You have that fantasy, like maybe they'll get me on stage and they'll pick me up and I get to rock with them and the whole world to see who I am. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that Method Man and Redman would be, hey, who's MCs out there? All of a sudden, you got people tossing their homeboys up on stage, me being one of them. I mean, they got into a whole... Make the story extra short. Few people got a chance to shine that day. There was a lot of rappers, a lot of MCs went, but there was a lot of boos, a lot of hatred in the crowd. And I was really, really, really nervous. I got Method Man handing me the mic. I got Redman looking at me, and they tell me, where are you from? And I know I'm in Texas, and I'm an HEB kid, but the first thing that came out of my mouth was I'm from Spanish Harlem. Everything got quiet. And Meth looks at me and goes, Spanish Harlem, word? I said, yeah. He said, yo, New York in the building? And it was like, I felt like even more like intense. And I rocked that night, and I didn't get booed. I was one of the few people, it was like 3 people that didn't get booed that night. And I didn't get booed. But the rest of the night, I spent in confusion because everybody was saying, blunt, blunt, blunt. And I'm walking around like, what the hell is all this blunt talk? They're talking about you, idiot. You got blunt on the back of your jersey. And I'm like, I'm not, my name ain't Blunt. I'm ES Assassin. What was some crazy thing, some crazy name I had? It wasn't Blunt. But
ES Assassin. What did ES Assassin stand for?
It meant no creativity in my name. Trying to figure out, ES is my initials of my first and last name, Eric Serrano Assassin. ES Assassin. I was not really, but Blunt was born, and I realized that Blunt, and when they critiqued it, I said, do I want to be known for just this, smoking or anything? And my friend told me, he goes, Eric, you're very blunt. You say what you want to say. And what that's grown into is that Blunt is gonna fucking say what the fuck he wants to say, whether it unnerves you, perturbs you, angers you. I am Dave Chappelle, Kanye, controversy, fuck the world in a nutshell, Blunt, when it comes to this rap shit, because this is my right and my freedom and my art, and I love my art, and I will say the bluntest things at all times. It gives me a chance to channel the rage and the anger that a heavy metal, twisted hip-hop kid combined together can let out and say things that have shock value. I love horror movies. I love things that are dark. So that's my way of expressing it. And the name Blunt is just a way of hitting people over the head. So it's not about smoking at all. Blunt's blunt trauma. Blunt's Blunt's blows to the head. Blunt is trying to knock you out with his lyrics, and that's where I get my style from, and that's how I rock.
What? Yo. Hey. I walk the crossroads, I fade the track. I wanna ride the lightning, so I fade in black. To every days, I be blazed with tracks. From here to real to real, but I'm real with that. Cross the crossroads and fade the track. I wanna ride the lightning, so I fade in black. Hey. Feel like amazing, engaged with tracks. With real to real, yo, I'm real with it. White fortresses, comical thoughts of running all here. Translates to one that make my unforeseen, but now it's all. Yeah. Nation has a new order. I stand defiant. What? Tyson the nation, the form of the lions. Yeah. The grandeur, yo, I must confess. That's an ill-fated vessel like the Mary Celeste. Yo, yeah. I'm sinking and sinking deep like a syringe. Calling out to galaxies like frequencies of Stonehenge. Can somebody help? I don't know. Why these devils running rapid for our soul? Blinding irises, we see how high we get. Yo, got my motto, kid, so blast the blunt over here. Yeah. Try to do, cause I'm off with the black mark. Pentagram with the light when the after dark. What the weed and the weed get the hydro. Couldn't put the rocks with the frost, then I gotta go. Hey. Sub-zero broke like a scorpion. Let it go. Bring it here, coming back to the founding. Now you know. Get with all lies, open in the light. Fade the black from the day to the night. Wait, yo, I walk the crossroads, I phase the tracks. I wanna ride the lightning, so I fade in black. Till I amaze in the blood track. You're real to real, you're real with that. Real with that, real with that. I fade the track. I wanna ride the lightning, so I fade in black. Fade in black, fade in black. Phase the track. Hey, the real, yo, I imitate that. As the world keeps spinning, yo, the devil keeps winning. As I keep on sinning, the devil keeps grinning. Since the beginning, yo, my life was his. Nowhere to live, not even with wife and kids. So I walk the road, revolve up in the palm of his hand. The planet is the plan to kill each man. Niggas are catching bids, women killing their kids. I'm staring down the barrel, but still I wanna live. It's getting very hot, yo, it's taking everything I got. My mind's go numb, but the brain gon' stop.
Let it go.
Wicked kid trying to do what I live.
So now you know.
Texas, this how I live. Hey. Maniac, also a brainiac. Bang, bang, boozle the funk, the bad pump. Bodies up in the trunk, not but giving the funk. I fade the black every day, every month. Walk the crossroads, I blaze the track. Wanna ride the lightning, so I fade in black. Suicide's not the term, raise the shack. Depressive, I'm bipolar, and with that, many diseases the Peter King old said. Catching these motherfuckers' face like COVID. Bigger than the fifth, down to the fifth. I'm knocking niggas out like I'm Will Smith. I still shoot to give for money and lies. I blaze to the park and I analyze. All minds for your eyes, for your third eye blind. Illuminati, the sick devils behind. This is how we do it, cause we all gon' die.
Let it go.
Everybody flow, but they all gon' die. Everybody want happiness, but no one won't die. This is how we happen, cause the shit goes by. I walk the crossroads, yo, I blaze the track.